On April 22, 1864, the United States Congress authorized the use of the phrase, "In God We Trust," on U.S. coins. As a member of Congress, I was proud to have been a part of this historic decision. The use of the phrase on U.S. coins had been debated for some time, with arguments on both sides being passionately presented. Some argued that the use of the phrase violated the separation of church and state, and that it excluded those who did not believe in a god or gods. Others argued that the phrase was an important part of our nation's heritage and identity, and that it reflected the religious beliefs of many Americans. As the debate wore on, I found myself struggling with my own feelings on the matter. On the one hand, I respected the concerns of those who felt excluded by the phrase, and I didn't want to be a part of any decision that might alienate or discriminate against anyone. On the other hand, I felt a deep sense of patriotism and a reverence for the history of our country, and I believed that the phrase was an important part of that history. In the end, the decision to authorize the use of the phrase on U.S. coins was passed by the House of Representatives on April 22, 1864, with a vote of 93-5, and by the Senate on April 27, 1864, with a vote of 38-6. I voted in favor of the decision, knowing that it would be a difficult one for some, but also believing that it was the right thing to do for our nation as a whole. Looking back on that day, I am still conflicted about the decision. I know that it was an important moment in our nation's history, but I also know that it was a difficult one. As a member of Congress, I am tasked with making decisions that will affect the lives of millions of people, and I take that responsibility very seriously. I may not always make the right decision, but I will always do my best to make the decision that I believe is in the best interests of our country and its people.